Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 4th, 5th, and 6th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is a general reading. You know I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine decks. I'll use my Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I will pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. And I think for just the introduction, I think we need a little kindness. So I'm going to go to Radley Valentine's Guardian Angel deck. We'll pull one, maybe one. Anyway, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message. Couple of things is remember that anything that's reversed, I look at that as very, has a little extra oomph to the message. Also too, we're in some stranger times right now, and I think that's why I need to pull some of this kindness here. The other thing too that's been on my mind, and whenever I'm doing my praying, my meditating, sometimes I will get something that I really need to share with you. And at this point, it was our soul purpose. I know that I've talked about it a little bit, that's being pulled up more and more and more. And this could be why we're going through a time of an ascension, that we are coming into realization more and more and more of our soul purpose. Now, the thing about a soul purpose, what this is supposed to be, and of course, since we are not living in that supernatural, world, or that metaphysical world, we can't confirm this, but it is thought that before we come and we're incarnated to this earth, that everyone signs up with some sort of, or they agree to some sort of a purpose, what they're going to do when they're here on earth. Again, who's to say, right? The only way we're going to figure this out is after life, and I'm not ready to go there just yet. But I was getting the message when, I was praying, that a lot of us, including me, have forgotten, which is what we're supposed to do, have forgotten our soul purpose, but it's going to be brought up more and more and more to that, more of that consciousness. And again, a lot of that is why I am always telling you we need to keep our vibrations high. We need to keep our positivity. Even when it seems like all hope is lost, we have to continue to have that, because we are the warriors that is fighting against the negativity. Now, or the darkness. Now, I know that a lot of us, I know that there's a reason for a lot of us to have joined together. And, that's why, and I appreciate your support. I appreciate, how everybody supports each other. I see the comments, and when somebody's feeling down, I see people jumping right in and saying, I'm praying for you. I'm thinking of you, and I appreciate that so much. I really, really do. I do tell you that I look at my comments on my phone. The thing is, if I press the little heart or the like, it goes away and I'm not able to answer it. So that's why I wait to go onto my computer to do that. Anyway, so the soul purpose, the message I think for this weekend and as we go forward, is that many of us have forgotten our soul purpose, which is what's supposed to happen. We might know it in that other world, but when we come here and, once we conquer communication or language, 2, 3, 4 years old, that memory goes away, and and we don't it's just not there anymore. But we are there to live it through. So I really believe that many of us are being called to remember those soul purposes. It may not be grandiose. It may be a small piece, but each piece is extremely important. Okay, so that's pretty much what I wanted to kind of say. Let's start our readings now. Hello, my Leos. How are you? Well, let's see what we've got going for your weekend. Okay, lots of energies, just kind of like, I'm kind of getting lightning bolts flashing all around. It's just, energy is just swirling around, and I think I kind of get you, you're helping, you're part of this energy. You're part of this energy. I keep getting these lightning bolts, and I'm seeing somebody holding on to a lightning bolt and just kind of like getting ready to strike or getting ready to send it down. I'm not afraid of the lightning bolts because the energy, I'm not afraid. It's just, it's very strong. It's very powerful. And again, I see kind of this angelic figure with this lightning bolt just getting ready. It's like, getting ready to strike even. Here we are. But again, I don't know if that is, I don't see the end result of it. I don't know if it's a positive, negative, but it is something that's going to make some changes. Here we go. 2 cards reversed. Let's see what we have for my Leo. First card is the 7 of Earth. 7 is a divine number. It is protected. It is kind of that divine umbrella. Earth energy is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, solid energy. It's basically, money that comes in. You've prepared. You're ready for things. Things that are happening around in your world. You have been divinely prepared for it. Okay? It does feel like it is on the earth level because it says earth energy. So it does feel like it's very solid. So maybe it is something to do with a change in your job. You've prepared for it. Maybe you've gotten your resume. Remember, definition of luck, preparation to meet opportunity. So this could be a very lucky weekend for you. Again, there's a lot of preparation, and whatever it is, that angel keeps coming to me, and with the lightning bolt, and it's ready to strike. So so I'm not quite sure where that goes, but it's like you're prepared. You're prepared for it. Seeds well planted. A temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Next card is the 2 of Air. Now, 2s have some decisions to make, so that kind of goes along with that job promotion or that preparation to meet opportunity. 2s are kind of pathways, and it's kind of like you come to a path. Do you go this way? Do you go that way? And once you start down the path, it's kind of like the other is no longer an option. Air energy is our Gemini, our Libra, it's our Aquarius thought processes, it's hearing news, so I kind of get the news thing a little bit stronger. It's also making plans, but it's one of these things that once you get started, once you make the decision, and it's not an easy decision, but once you make the decision, you are now on that pathway. Now, I would also possibly suggest if you've got Gemini in your sign to watch the Gemini reading, just because, I'm getting Gemini because air is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I am getting the Gemini. And Gemini is facing some decisions, I believe, if I remember correctly. Anyway, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. I really feel that you see the problem. You may not like the answers, but I do think that you see the problem. Or I do think that you see the choices. You may not want to make the choice, but I do think you see the choice. Here we are. Next card, the 5 of Earth. Now, Earth energy again, 5s has some changes. So there is a little worry with money. Changes, positive, negative, neutral. But 5 also, and I love this, 5 has a divine grace. So even though there's a little bit of worry about your money, a little bit of worry about these choices, and it could be, maybe you're being called, I talk about soul purposes. So maybe you're being called to a different direction and you're worried, well, if I go down that direction that kind of pulls to my heart, I'm not going to be making the money I made. So there could be that type of energy. It may not make sense. You're going to have to pray on that, communicate with your higher power, the source, universe, however that is. You're going to have to meditate on that, okay? Because there is a little fear, there is a little worry about money. Because, this choice is what, maybe if there was no worry about money, this choice would be easy. But because there is a little bit, and we are physical beings, okay? I like this. A lot of people say that we're physical beings with a soul. I heard this and I like this. We are souls or spirits, and spirits, because they're not quite the same, but we're souls, spirits with a physical being, okay? Anyway, fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain, self-employment. I do feel that if you choose that path if you choose the path of least resistance, this won't happen. I mean, you won't have this fear because you'll be going down where you're going. If you choose the other path, I do feel like you're not going to have this either, because there is this divine element watching out for you. May not be easy, okay? I'm not saying things are easy, but I'm going to say I don't really feel like you need to fear the money, okay? So let's see what we have here for my Leos. Here we go. Reversed. 2 of Gabriel. Now, Gabriel is your energy. Also Sagittarius and Aries, passionate, burning, very determined. 2s again have that choice. This is taking that path. This is being bold. This is being ambitious. This is going down the path that you know you had to go down anyway. You knew it. You might have resisted, but you knew you had to go down there. Okay? So that's kind of how I see things, but remember, it's always a choice. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. I do feel that, if you choose that path that's not the easy path, I do feel that it's not going, I do feel you're going to have abundance. I do feel abundance. It's because, sometimes it's choosing that harder path that gives you the greater reward. Okay? So I do feel abundance coming. I feel that if you choose the path of least resistance, you'll go on. You'll just continue on. Things will be, same old, same old. That's okay too. That's okay too. But I do feel that if there's with the divine path, that there will be a divine abundance. It may not make sense, but it's like if you know you're doing what you need to do. Okay. Now I said I was going to pull these cards for the intro. I did not. So let's go ahead. Reversed. Ace of Abundance. Okay. This cherub brings, now Ace of Abundance, I believe that this would be Earth energy. Aces, new beginnings. Anyway, this cherub brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign. So remember, and also to the Mercury retrogrades coming to me, and there's a lot, all of this has a lot of karmic type of energy. But remember, either way, things will be fine. It's again, one way is the same old. The other way is, Anyway, I know I'm a Leo too. I take the gamble. Doesn't mean you have to. Anyway, this one's reversed. Here we are. Rhodochrosite. Service, contentment, healing, emotional wounds, renewal of passion. I think that renewal of passion is what we're going for. Anyway, my Leos, a lot of things to think about here. A lot of things. Meditate, pray, connect with the higher power, the source, whoever that is for you, and then be able to receive it. Be able to receive some of the answers. Many times we can pray and it's like, okay, the answer, don't like that one. Gonna choose the other one. That's okay. It is our choice. My Leos, remember the button, like, share, subscribe. Please get this out to other people. I would appreciate it. But the people that need to hear it will come. So, my Leos, more importantly, and as always, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.